Alright, alright, alright. I know I'll be doing Witcher tonight, but it's fine. It's fine. No Witcher today. Witcher tomorrow, I promise. I promise, I swear. Definitely. Definitely. Anyway, we're back. We're back. Henry the boy. He's here. We're here in the southern castle of map loading ship Nebakov. And we are here because our Lord Hans Capon.
Excuse me.
Sorry, sir. Just give it a bit to load. Our Lord Hans Capon is on a quest to talk to Sir Otto von Barroff. After having met him, he asked us to go do him a favor so that he may be available to talk about what we need him to talk about. So we've come here to get the Lord to go to the north, so do all that other crap. We've got so many quests to do. Henry's a busy, busy boy. Busy Henry, they call him. Let's get outside. Excuse me, sir. Pretty boy. Hey, Mutt. You'd think they'd have a back door, but I don't think they do. It's okay.
Careful.
Sorry. What's a wall if not for keeping things in, not out? Out, not in. Words. Apparently, it's a very good wall. We'll go the long way. Fine. Fine, I promise. I'll go the long way. Yeah. I wonder what they do with all the horses if somebody raids. Like, say I see a bunch of Hungarian bastards coming over the hills. They're here to raid. They're here to pillage. Because the terrible King Siegfried set them upon our people. And all the horses are outside. Oh, mine horsey. I thought his name was Pretzel. It's Petzel.
You've got blood all over you.
Mate, I was in a fight outside. You didn't see.
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
Cost a
That's
fortune.
right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is Noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
Oh,
So there
my.
is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses.
No, the
Why not do something for your own lord's honour instead of insulting my lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
Don't try that on me. My pa was a blacksmith. So I had horseshoes and hooves in my hand before I could
Hooves.
walk. And I've met enough
Horseshoes and
horsefolk to know
hooves.
you shouldn't trust them further than you can throw them.
What do you mean?
The horses. Where did Lord Nebat get them?
What am I gonna
All right.
do?
If you
Tell somebody?
insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that feeds into Nabokov Pond. They were just watering their horses when we charged them.
Good for you.
Too right. It wasn't easy.
I see. Take good care of those horses then.
I will. And
Take
you,
good
sir,
care of them
maybe
horses,
I
then.
mentioned it before, but if you're at a loose end, the horses need to stretch their legs a bit. You could help us out. Just a little race around the area. It would do the horses good. And you too. And if you managed to beat our lad, you wouldn't go away empty-handed.
Yeah,
Race.
fuck it. We'll do one
Thy
horse race.
will be
Why
done.
not?
The race is from here to Nabokov Mill. That's down the path there and to the right after the little bridge. At the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike, and behind that, a willow tree. You go between the granary and the willow, and then back to the fortress. First one back here wins. You'll be taking on Hurtle. He's our best horseman, so you'll have your work cut out.
I didn't,
None of us can beat him, but if you
He,
manage to...
he explained that, and
fuck
I
it.
just completely
I'll
fucking
give you one
zoned
of our
out.
finest saddles,
Ooh.
whatever the cost.
That's fair. Let's do it.
Great. I'll call Hurtle, and you can get cracking.
A fine saddle for me and me horse, yeah? Duh! I don't know why my accent is going
His
from like...
breath stinks. Gah! Quick! Quick!
It's weird, because like, I don't feel like their horses ever like stop to gain stamina again.
Quick!
Like, maybe that's it, trotting.
Gah!
To be fair, I completely fucking missed the start. Little leap. And he's just a little bit pissed. A good lad he is, drinking up, drinking up.
Go! I'm back again. Let's go. Quick.
I know I'm gonna win him. I don't know how you would beat this man. Like, look how fast he's going. I wonder if you need a better horse. Hmm.
Quick.
Maybe need that, like, special ability for the horse.
Quick.
Probably would have helped if I took it off at the same time, but even then. It's actually pretty close. All I'm considering. What if I inspect your horse?
Stop that whistling. You're behaving like a child.
This one also, like... I could have also sworn... Oh, the hammer that I've equipped. It's not my hammer, so... We should talk to some lady. It's really, really iffy today. I don't know why it's being so touchy. Just think about talking to a lady about healing. I don't know.
Greetings. You look awful, lad.
It's nice to meet someone from the trade. I'm also a blacksmith.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that. You must have had a slice of luck to be hanging out with nobles. Me and my brother wanted to get out of the smithing trade, but something always brought us back. I'm Steer. Pleased to meet you, sir.
What a name.
Henry. How's trade? The plates here. Is that your work?
Well, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, me and my brother wouldn't be stuck here. We just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get it beat up, which they do all the time.
Tell me about it. I've straightened bent nails and knives and saws till I couldn't see straight. Folks don't take care of things, and then they're surprised.
You took the words out of my mouth. Then it's work from dawn to
I
dusk,
think I know what's causing the
day
problem.
in, day out. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below and in the tower, no end to it.
Hold on. I'll go down there and help you out. The work will go faster with an extra pair of hands.
No, don't go anywhere. What I mean is, thanks for the offer, but we can't have a guest working here, can we? And besides, You get in the way down there. They're working on the fortifications. Better go and play dice with Twerk or something. Make the most of your free time till your lord gets back.
All right, whatever you say. I just wanted to help.
Oh, I know you did. But I can manage by myself. Really. Let's leave it at that.
You said you have a brother.
Aye, they call him Bull. The poor
Bull
bloke
and
tries
Steer.
hard enough.
What a fucking
but
set of
he ain't got
names.
the knack.
They're just names
He
for
just
male
helps out
male
where he can.
cows.
Oh, he
Both
does
of
any
them.
work that's needed. He's working below on the fortification repairs right now. He'd be better off learning a different trade. But times is hard. This way, at least we're together. That's the main thing. Have you got anyone next to you on life's journey?
I don't feel like talking about it.
Fair enough. I reckon it's time I got back to work. Farewell, and take a bath for goodness
Ooh.
sake. You look awful.
1 second. Just want to check something. I think I know what the problem is. It's almost done. I was uploading a video, right? And I started at fucking like 12 o'clock today. Because I left out to go, you know, left to go to like get some lunch. Alright, and then, me and my brother went to
I've got this pretty
a store.
pilgrim's badge. If you ain't chicken.
Let me clean up. Where's you guys? Do you guys have a fucking trowel around here? Trough, even? A trowel, a trough, a trickle back. I could also just leave and go do some quests. Everybody's complaining that I'm all bloody and I can't find a place to clean myself. There it is. We'll do one game of dice and then we'll leave. I promise. We'll do actual questing.
I've got this pretty pilgrim's badge.
Do I have the Pilgrim's badge now as well? No, I got the Tin Badge of Might and the Tin Warlord's badge. Okay.
If you ain't...
Would you like to play dice?
What game would you like to play?
Let's play
My
like
brother's
priests
screaming
do.
for whatever reason.
And do you have the badge for it?
Ah, no, I don't. Soldiers, of course.
And do you have the badge for it?
Ah, no, I don't. Knights, as it should be.
And do you have the badge for it?
I'm gonna guess ancient. No. Why would give me an option?
I actually don't want to play.
At a loose end, sir? Dice will help pass the time.
I don't want to pry, Michael. But Sir Yaramir said he had some luck with horses. That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and they're dull one at that.
Ah, you're right. Life's too short for boring stuff.
You already know what
Couldn't have
happened.
put it better myself. Farewell.
Okay. Well. Question is, do we want to head up there? You know what, let's talk to the game. We'll talk to the game master first, because he's right there. He's right there. He's bloody right there. Why would I go any further than that? He's right there. Are you the healing woman?
Well, I never. The great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Why would I have? My lord's honor was on the stake.
Aye, but nor did he. That's why I'm here, actually. He knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you'd take a look at my wounds, if you've got a moment.
That's what I'm here for. Show me so I know if I need to apply ointment, stitches, or the saw.
It surely won't be all that bad.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. You'll live here in one piece.
Or as you do or care, so you don't fuss too much.
Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Hey, Strumpet.
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord Bombergoff.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
My sword is at your service, miss.
Blimey! No one's ever said anything like that to me before. But it's not your sword I need so much as your legs.
My
Well, they're mine, so you can't
legs?
have them.
I have to go and get fresh herbs for our sick folks. It's not far, but I'll be grateful for an escort and protector. And if you tell me about your chivalrous deeds, it'll shorten the time.
I'll be happy to.
Top one's a bit rude.
At least I'll get to explore the Nabokov surroundings.
The countryside's pretty round here, but it won't be a long walk. I'll just pick some herbs in the glade.
Henry's
Shall we
not
go?
not a fucking real just a rude boy, you know.
Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell
Matt-
me more about
Matt,
knights.
please.
Or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
Wrong button. I need to remove that key.
All right then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. My lord's retinue, me included, went at them. There was a
That was
terrible
the
battle.
village we had to
Our
repair.
enemies were humans, and they fought like demons. A lot of blood was shed. But we were victorious.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Tell me more, please.
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name.
Ooh, the child
I
one.
haven't really looked into how the whole thing works.
Better have fun while you can then, before the abbot drags you back in, so you don't have any regrets. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
How are you, Strumpet? You've eaten today? Do I need to ask? More cabbage. Is that all you eat, by the way? Just cabbage? You're a little rabbit. A little banooey.
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
You'd have my guts for... I don't think
Faramir
you wear
treat you
garters at all, man.
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
I know quite a bit about herbs, I think. So just tell me what's wrong with your lads, and I'll come up with a remedy.
Really? So tell me how to treat fever, say, or shortness of breath.
In that case, you'll need sage and chamomile, maybe some poppy or marigold, am I right?
Aye, exactly right. I've got enough chamomile. It's the rest I need. Above all, the marigold. Since you know all about it, you'll be back in a jiffy, won't you? It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
I think I'll manage.
Picking flowers just like the knights do, sage. Poppy. Poppy, the flower of death. And a little bit of marigold. I don't really know what marigold looks like. I'd imagine it's yellow, but honestly, it could be any... Oh, there we go. Over encumbered with flowers. Horse? Hans? Take this warhammer. Take it. I guess ultimately it's not really worth it to me as an item. Because it's just got less power than the one I have. My lady, it's raining. Here's your flowers.
I've
Rob
got
her.
everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot.
I love how it's always an option.
You've
Just
really
rob
helped
him.
me out.
Just
You
rob him.
promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first, I want to show you something. Hurry.
Close up his skirt. Find out Clara's secret. She's got a penis. Wow. Golly gee.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward.
Okay.
Thought, if you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
I suppose we should go back.
Well, can't be helped. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now,
She
Henry.
keeps her hands
and
waiting
thanks
so long.
for your help.
Oh my god. I like how also there's no amazing. I'm so glad that I probably got in fucking trouble for that. We'll see. YouTube catches it and or, cares that much. I mean, to be fair, Twitch would be okay with it because the game isn't about it and it didn't actually show you anything. Though I do believe there was a full-on sex scene in the first game. Which is something to note that there's a significant difference in the... Hans!
Good thing you've come.
I
Excellent.
did!
My favorite retainer.
It's a good thing you've come. I did!
The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaramir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
I had a great time. Michael, the garrison commander, challenged me to defend your honor in a friendly duel.
Did you win?
Of course.
Sorry I asked. But now back to our duties. We return to Lord von Berghoff.
Just because I feel
I
like
agree.
just move the quest along. Then we'll start doing our side quest stuff. We've done a lot of main quests recently. What year is it, Trumpet? What fucking year is it? How old am I? Ironically, slightly before my time. Nah, I mean it's in my time, but you know. I wasn't the terminally unlawed child.
Yo, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. We'll pass on to Yaramiri's messages to Lord von Berghoff, and our work will be done.
Give me a moment. I need a rest after that long journey.
A brief rest? All right. You've earned it, but don't overdo it. We can't keep Lord von Berghoff waiting long.
We need to sleep in the castle tomorrow. There's a bed somewhere for me.
What brings you here?
Is that?
What brings you here?
I have a bed around here. Where is it?
Hell,
Hell.
you silly doggy. What is it you need?
Well, if anybody could tell me where I fucking was supposed to sleep, that'd be great. I'm allowed to be here. Ooh.
I'd like to discuss.
Sure.
That man inside of the
That sounds really. Very well then. Pleasure doing business. Take care. Stop that whistling. You're behaving like a child.
God damn it, horse! You're so fucking spooky. I think I just wanted to keep the riding one.
Thank you, and a good day.
Ah, whatever. Didn't haggle. Who cares? Whomst cares? Okay. Let us, I guess, go somewhere I know I can sleep, like, right? Off we go, horse.
Easy, good horse.
Does the horse have companion stats like the dog does? No. Jesus Christ, the dog fucking is upset as fuck though. Mutt?
You silly nut. Here, Mutt.
37. I keep feeding him, will we just keep getting
Here,
happier?
Mutt.
Hmm. It's weird because I feel like you kind of are screwed with the dog's happiness because like
Easy.
it's very easy to
Easy.
lose and kind of hard to regain.
Nice
I
and
think
slow.
it seems like the dog is naturally trending towards not being happy with you.
Oh. Von Burgov's vassals are gathering. It looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word.
Right? Because, like, obviously every time the dog gets hit, it gets a little bit upsetty. And then, you know, it just kind of keeps happening and happening and happening. You feel me? Is that a cow's skull? So what's D? Oh, the strings. We can do some hunting as well. That'll at least up some skills of ours.
Go!
Nice.
You have a kind master, eh?
What can we make in terms of can't do that. Also need to keep it as well.
Word about... Sure. Very well, then. I hope you'll be satisfied.
Nice. Okay. If I wanted to make a common longsword, I need iron, coin pommel, ordinary sword guard, pigskin, steel.
Friend?
I don't think he has any
What
pigskin.
would you like?
I don't have a pigskin either. I also kind of wish you could sell off the horse.
Oh, well. What can you do? Farewell, then.
But I know I have the, this is the wrong door. I've got the sword guards, I've got coin sword, pommel, I've got some steel and whatnot, but I just don't have the, I don't have any pigskin. Don't really know where to get pigskin specifically. Maybe if I killed the hog? Killed the hog! Hog murder! Oh, you're hog. There's a hog in my house, and he's going wild. Hog wild. I am down by 72. That's going to be 83. 94. 99. Yay! I may have food poisoned myself. Oh. There isn't a, No. No, there's not much. It's not my dog, that one is. But you're a very good boy. Come here. Let me pet you.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy. Here you go. Take it.
Hmm. Yeah. Hoping to find like a bench or something, but I don't think we're gonna find one. I think maybe the beer was bad. Does the beer go bad? No. So I drank alcohol, but it didn't seem to do me too well. I guess we'll just wait for him to come outside. Dude, open up!
How are your knees? Feeling better?
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven. Now they only ache when there's a storm coming.
That's handy, isn't it? At least you know when to round up the cattle and gather in the hay.
Aye. When I'm old and infirm, folks will come to me for the weather forecast.
Just punching their windows.
Fella,
Hey!
always got heart
Hey, can I come
just before it
inside?
snowed. You could team up.
Do you want to play dice while we're waiting for them?
They'll surely.
What game would you like to play?
Now,
Let's play.
Why did I even agree to this? I'm going to lose my money again.
What a bad throw. Look how Henry takes off his fucking metal hands to
If
metal
I
gloves.
was you,
Shut up!
I'd take it.
If I was you, I'd take it. I didn't ask what you would do, did I?
I, of course.
Like that?
Hmm. Head start badge. Fuck off.
There! That turned out
Now she's gonna
right.
bust herself. It's fine.
What kind of pig was sitting here?
Fuck off.
Now I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, well. Now just
And
this.
now I'll fuck it all up.
Please bust on that. That would be hilarious if she said that and just busted.
Ugh.
Oh, you know, just a casual 1,200 points.
They pour the beer on the table.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
Why is this sticky?
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Why is this so sticky? Greetings.
Greetings. God be with you.
Maybe you should have saved it.
What's the whole
Maybe you should shut the
there?
fuck up.
It looks better already.
Look at that. Fuck off,
Here's
dude.
hoping.
Please bust.
It ain't going my way today.
Jesus Christ. She rolls like a fucking. She just rolls casual 600 points instantly. Meanwhile, here I am just rolling 2 pairs constantly. I wonder if the ordinary die does provide some kind of bonus.
Innkeeper, a beer.
Just a casual 1,000.
That's enough for me.
Just a fucking casual 1,000, you know? What is this woman rolling fucking triples? Oh, that's a 4.
Good day.
Greetings to you.
Are those 2 bucks? Maybe I should just be using the ordinary die.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Let it be now. I want to play too. I want to play too.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Maybe. If you don't take some risks, you're never gonna win. Just, there you go. There's another casual 600. This fucking woman is cheating. What's that white die?
Done.
Like every other fucking roll she does is just a full-on 3. And they're high 3s too.
I'll have a beer.
It's a bust.
Ah, nothing serious. You didn't have much anyway.
I don't understand these AI do it. Look at the way that man walks.
Hopefully I'll do it again.
Is he injured? Why is he fucking bleeding like that?
And now we'll see.
Good day to you.
See, look at that! Look at that bullshit! How did she fucking...
Finally, some luck. If you want it back, you'll have to win it.
One more, because I need to get my fucking thing back. Woman! Hello? You want to win it back, then doesn't let me play. What a bitch.
Greetings.
What'll it be this fine morning?
Wouldn't you rather call an end to this endless feud with the Jelliavites? That way, you'd each have half of the pasture, and everyone's happy, no?
Chance would be a fine thing. Albram will never give up. He says the whole pasture is his.
The borders by the orchard, that's where I got my ass kicked.
Who knows what the old fool got his ass kicked for back then.
You should talk to the bailiff and get him to support you.
Thrush! He already said ages ago he doesn't want to get involved. He even threatened us with the stocks if we keep bothering him.
I don't see a bee. She stole my fucking badge and now she doesn't want to play me. What a bitch.
Quick. Go. Quick.
What's he doing? You're welcome. We do hunting at some point.
Go! Come on! God!
I'm glad he didn't throw us off. Oh my, you know, this is like 1 point. I hope would help if I was, you know, wearing my new belt. Apparently not. Doesn't seem like the clothes is dirty specifically. Hmm.
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Bailiff! Bailiff!
Careful.
Bailiff, talk to me, please.
You dare to show your face to me after what you did at my daughter's wedding?
I apologize.
It was not
So
my
sorry
fault,
I
fuck
ruined the
off.
wedding like that.
So you should be. And you should apologize to my daughter Agnes too. The poor girl's been down since the wedding, and it's all your fault.
I came because of the arguments between Takov and Zhelyov.
What happened this time? Did old Bram piss in Project's ale barrels again like last year?
No, but they're getting ready to meet up and beat each other up.
Let them do it then! Maybe a few knocks to the skull will do them good, and they'll leave me alone.
Hey, Bada, how's it going?
How did the arguments between the Takovites and Zhelyevites start, anyway?
What do I know? I was a young lad back then, but it's all because of that bloody pasture.
Very tired,
Both
understandable.
villages claim that it belongs to them, but nobody has any evidence. So they split it in half, but neither side is particularly happy about it.
Well, you wouldn't let them fight over nothing, would you?
Since
Does nobody know
yesterday,
who the bloody
Jesus
pasture
Christ.
belongs to?
I had that
Nobody who could be
once,
trusted
where I woke
not
up
to be
like
making it up.
6 p.m.
After all, what business is it of mine? Let them kill each other for all I care. Worst case, I'll have to clap them all in the pillory. That should sort them out.
I'm sure you have enough worries as is. And the Takovites
Wow.
and Zhelyevites are just wasting your time. Wouldn't it be worth it to sort it out?
That it would. Bandits are running wild.
I play golf.
My
It's so
daughter is
tiring.
leaving the house.
Maybe
I don't
if
have
you do it
time
all
for
day.
those morons right now.
But tennis, yeah, the tennis is gotta be fucking.
How the
Oh,
fuck
technic.
am I supposed
Not
to
tennis.
find out who the pasture belongs to?
No,
I
Forest
looked
is
in the
terrible.
Chronicle, things like that
Trust me,
tend to
I've
be
got that.
there.
I get that one.
But Bailiff
Book's been
Brada,
running me
who was
ragged.
here before me, must have been
But
a
annoying.
lunatic. You'd have to be mad to make any sense of that book.
Then let me have a look. I may not be mad, but maybe I'll find something you overlooked. You won't have to worry about anything.
You want to touch such a rare book with those filthy peasant hands? Have you lost your mind?
Filthy peasant hands?
Mechatronic?
Do you know how many books I've read? And I never
specifically,
fault
I don't know what that
corners.
means.
If there's anything actually useful in the
I
Chronicle,
feel like
I'll
it
find it.
might not.
Fine, have it your
like,
way.
Mechatronic
Maybe
to
you'll
me
manage
means
to make
like
some sense of Brada's bullshit. But if I
robotic
find out
suits?
you've even opened that book
Is that
too
what you mean?
harshly, you'll have me to answer to.
Okay. I feel like there's a different word for that, maybe. Mechatronic just seems like a weird. I don't know, because it's mechatronic to me sounds like a made up word, but maybe you know, maybe I'm wrong with that one. That would make sense as well, because you speak Portuguese, don't you? So obviously there would be a unique word for it. I mean, because the thing is, right, mechanization is what comes to mind. But even then, I feel like that refers to the process of mechanizing something, not, To be fair, I'm just not familiar with it, so that's me. It just sounds like one of those words where, like, you know, where you hear it in, like, a sci-fi movie. It's like, ah, yes, I'm the mechatronics specialist. It's like, sir, that's not, you know, it's like nanomachines. Ah, but, you know. Where is the rat house part I'm looking for, huh? Yeah, yeah, like, well, in there. Okay. I don't know if this is the right thing.
This Latin phrase looks important. Otherwise it wouldn't be written in red, would it? Fecit ordinem in region ope clavi.
No, yeah, like, you know, like Factorio in real life.
I should try to find somebody who could translate it for me.
See the document from the trap to its rat house. Who would I even ask about, like, translating this? This guy?
What do you need, my friend?
I need to translate something from Latin.
Oh, that's interesting. That's really cool.
You're an educated man, aren't you? Would you help me?
Why not? It's nice to see simple folk wanting to get educated. What is it you need translated?
Fecit ordinem in regione ope clavi ferre.
That's definitely Latin, but what could it mean?
No,
in
yeah,
regione is obvious. That's in the country.
That's
or region.
extremely good. That's means
Fecit
cool.
ordinem is something like to bring order, and clave ferre means
It's like, you
iron
know, I
spike, or
appreciate
maybe
people who,
nail.
like, you know, try to learn kind of like
So, brought
high
order to the region with the help of an iron nail. Where did you hear that nonsense?
That's not important. The main thing is I know what it means, and hopefully it'll help me in my work.
people who are like, you know, looking to kind of better the processes. Just pay 600 fucking bucks for that. You wouldn't happen to know where I could find her, Yeah, but so, you know, when it comes to, when it comes to mechanization in terms of, like, bringing stuff up to date like that, that's also fair. But, like, that's the only time when, like, people talk about, like, oh, you know, universal income. That's the only time where I feel like it's viable as a concept, where, like, the jobs are being physically taken because of modernization, then you would charge the company more. Because then it would be reasonable. Versus the idea of just giving everybody a universal wage. Well, no one in Willy Wonka got fired by AI. Ironically, everybody in Willy Wonka got fired because of Oompa Loompas. So unless you're planning on making Oompa Loompas, which it brings up a whole new host of questions. This man's over here making Oompa Loompas. Stop him! Stop that man! He's making Oompa Loompas! Oh. Yeah, no. That was the modern Charlie and Chocolate Factory. Oh, that's right, because, like, I don't remember why he got lost his job in the old one. Or if even, I don't think he lost his job, I think he was just poor. Second. Yeah, so I believe that was the second one. Well, not the... Okay. The problem is, right, you say, oh, that's the modern one. There's a third now. I don't know what happened in the new one, the newest one. Right? Because when I say the new one, I mean the Johnny Depp one, right? Is it really not here, like, anywhere? I wish in these quests we could, like, narrow it down. Yeah, so there was the first one, right? My personal favorite, right? The original. Where Charlie is just a poor boy living with his family. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. No. So, if I remember correctly, the second one is the Johnny Depp one, in which Johnny Depp, in which his dad gets fired from it, and then in the end learns how to repair the toothpaste machine. Because it's like the moral haha joke. I don't think there's any, like, loss of job in the first one. Because why are they all sleeping in here?
You can't be here. Give up. Easy. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole...
How dare you accuse me like that?
But the second
I'm some
one, I believe, is
ordinary
that
peasant.
because
Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, I apologize, my lord.
the arm was kind of
I
like
must
a
have made
modern
mistake.
CGI thing.
Let's just forget about this.
It wasn't like that. The family wasn't really important in the original Charlie and Chocolate Factory. This train, someone had the same disease as you. I don't remember the train. I don't know.
What are you doing, you whistler?
Okay, wait. Is that the name of the disease? The fire guy. What's happening? Are we still talking about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? I feel like you've moved on. Demon Slayer? The
Quick.
I don't know. I thought Rengoku. I thought we were talking about Charlie the Chocolate Factory for a second, because all you said, all I remember from from movies. I thought you meant like from the movies. Like all I remember from the movies, like Charlie the Chocolate Factory movies, was the guy who had the same disease as me. Oh, on the train, and I'm just like, I don't remember a train in the Charlie. It's okay. No, man.
I wonder what their names were.
It's just funny because you're talking about Demon Slayer train movie. Though I don't remember much about it specifically, to be honest. I'm just know about the characters. I'm kind of, for the most part, unless somebody really fucking, something really left a mark on me, I'm not gonna remember too much about it. I remember the movie more or less. Like I can reach the plot points, but I don't remember any much, a diseased character. Or who Rengoku was specifically. The beautiful thing about not about having a bad memory is that names that aren't English kind of just fall out of my head.
Go.
Which is why I like Japanese music, because I can't remember any of it and it can't get stuck in my head.
Go.
One second, let's find out. Because I'm trying to remember specifically. I remember the person who died in that movie specifically died because he was stabbed, right? He got punched through the chest. So I wouldn't say that's much of a disease personally.
Quick.
Oh, what for the what? What's happening? Hunger pain? What? I I mean, yeah, no, I mean, like, all the way through, or is it just kind of like a dent? I've seen pictures of people who have, like, the dents in their chest, where, like, the guy was, like, using his chest as, like, a soup bowl, a chip bowl. Here, 1 second. God, please, no, I don't want to whisper, Twitch, please, God, help. Hands. Hands. Hans Gruber. Yeah, okay, it's like the dents in the chest. I've seen a picture of this before actually. Like there was a guy who was using his dang. Well, I mean, at least you're able to lead like a normal life, right? You're not, I would hope at least, you're not in too much like pain or something like that. Like, I've friends who are like racked with constant nervous pain because they've got fucking issues with their like fibromyalgia and whatnot. It's painful. Huh.
Whoa.
Can I?
Let's see what you're made of, you bastard.
Should put my fucking armor back on. I really shouldn't be trying to flourish while I'm only wearing
Show what you're made of. Sick.
Please, sir.
It's a one Show what you're made of. Ah.
God damn it!
What do you want?
God damn it! Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, you know. That sucks, because I tend to get kind of worked up when something gets like, you know, when games get kind of pressury. But somehow... Well, that stuff I stole too. If I was wearing my armor, it would be fine. I didn't realize I don't normally switch my clothing, so I hadn't even considered when, you know, I wasn't in my armor. Can't tell if he's actually looking at me or not. Well, you know.
This Latin phrase looks important. Otherwise it wouldn't be written in red, would it? Fecit ordinem in region ope claviferae. I should try to find somebody who could translate it for me.
Just built different. Some might even say wrong, but you know.
What will it be?
I need to wine. Fetch.
That's in red. Fetch, sir.
That's not.
I heard. What?
Please, I don't have water right on me. I'd have to go get water. Which I can do. I'll be right back. The water. by. Excellent. Now that's coming through. It's a giant water bottle. Fill it up. Ugh. Look. There we go. Oh, hi. Yeah, no, I just got the water. And drink a bunch of it.
What? What's that? You can't be here. Surrender now.
I surrender!
Now I'll show you. You can't say you weren't. You'll pay up.
Look.
What are you talking about?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
We're talking about buying DLC.
Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with
No, we've heard this one before, way.
No. What?
They're really good in bed.
Ah, that's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me
It's
these
the
complicated
bailiffs,
directions on
or
where to
rather,
meet
probably
her.
the dungeon
At
underneath
high
the bailiff.
noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, I look around.
Yeah,
and realise I have no idea where I am.
bohemian
The
guard,
girls know where to be
guardsman.
seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
That's what you get for thinking with your prick.
Aye. I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime. Can't we just let this one slide?
All right, then. I'll turn a blind eye. Just this once. Right, out you go. I'll be...
I'm sorry.
What, his head just does that? I really want that fucking item. I can't, like...
What's that? Huh.
What the?
Jesus, I'm hit! Haven't you enough? I'll kill you on the spot if you don't yield.
Show
what you're made of! No match for us, fucker!
I know how to dodge. How do I dodge in this fucking game? It's okay. Technically, it's not safe scumming if I let them kill me.
What's that? Huh. Strange.
don't know if there's a dodge button. It didn't teach me one.
The offer of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
Good before everyone comes walking downstairs. I don't know. Maybe I just can't dodge yet. That's also a chance. Before I go running off again, let's go back into the armor. Alright, we're in the armor. We're good? Okay. I said, I don't think there's a, let's see. It might be that I just haven't learned how to dodge. Or that I need to, specifically, like, talk to somebody to... I need to talk to somebody to learn how to get the action of dodging. Also, when we get the chance, we need to take a visit down to her to repay her for the nice deed she did for us. 10:30? We're good.
Go!
Because it's taught me how to block, but I don't think it ever... Is there a... No. Yeah, like I don't have a dodging option. In real life, yes. I don't think I've ever ridden a horse by, like, you know...
Oh, gods.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever ridden a horse, like, without guidance. But I have been on a horse. That was a lot cooler than me. I'm pretty sure, like, every time I've been on a horse, it was like one of those kind of like, try riding a horse things. I have done, ATV riding. I think I also did, jet ski? Not jet ski. Actually, no, I've definitely done jet ski. Definitely done jet ski. I'm pretty sure I've done ATV. No, well, I know I've done ATV, but...
Quick!
What was the last one? Snow ski? Not snow ski. Like, I've been skiing, but like snowmobiling. With the crossbow, come on. No, I was trying to kill that guy, but... Oh, you know what? That's why. I don't have my fucking bolts equipped. No, yeah, it's neat. No, I don't think I've, like, I don't think I rode a horse without guidance. Pretty sure any horse riding I've done has been entirely with guidance. That would be a problem. Falling from horses isn't fun. God damn it. Dog, sick 'em.
Sick!
Fuck, I think he got him. Well, where is it, Mutt?
Look what I have for you.
Well, yeah, it was a female deer. It was a doe.
Sick 'em.
I wish I knew where that fucking rabbit went. I would imagine the dog, if the dog gave me a perk point, I imagine that means he caught it. And it probably bit it somewhere, and it's probably dead in the field. Did you get it? Like... Dude. This... Not a very well thought out mechanic. Oh, there it is! Well, that's illegal to have, but you know. Rip and tear. If your dog is bleeding... Rip and tear. Those bushes? I mean, if that hair is in that brush, I'm never gonna find the fucking thing. Not even sure which bushes it was, to be honest. I thought it was gonna keep moving. I'm never gonna find that bolt either. It's okay. I mean, it's one hair. Who gives a shit, right? I need to just level up my thing so I can get the oh, right here. So looking for a nail, an iron cross. Guys, find the nail that marks the boundary between Tarkov and Zelyov. Tarkov and Zelyov. How the fuck are you gonna find a nail that marks the difference between those two villages? Is that it? Oh, that's a tree. Yeah, we're not finding that. That rabbit's part of nature now. What is that over there? Just more. I'm happy to have a bit of water now. What, you see a fucking nail in the ground somewhere? Alright, man. Good night. Like all the bodies still here, but it's not like the bandits aren't. Back left of the road? Okay. Well, yeah, probably. Oh, fuck me! Jesus Christ!
Gang it up! Enough!
Dog, you did a great job. Good night.
Silly doggy.
Leave the Gambleson, honestly. How did you get behind me? I said I passed it.
Ah, here's the damn nail. Right in the middle of the pasture. Olbram and Prochek won't be happy.
I guess in theory we could move the nail to assist one of them over the other. But I don't give a shit about their fucking nonsense that they're going through. I guess I probably should have the stolen items on me so they can clear their stolenness faster, question mark. What the fuck's Buck's blood? Increases stamina, increases stamina reduction quality. Okay. Okay. Also, apparently, I don't think either of us saw that fucking nail, so... I wanted to be on the record that ultimately neither of us saw that nail, because there's no way you saw that nail in that tree. I refuse to accept it. Divine intervention. Is that what you seek? Fire. Now to get burned.
You're just scribbling nonsense. Careful.
Bailiff, just talk to me.
I finally found the damn border between the Takhov and Zhelyov parts of the pasture.
How the hell did you manage that?
I found it in that chronicle of yours. It wasn't easy, but we can finally put an end to all that endless fighting.
Oh, about fucking time. So then, are you sure you found the right place?
Definitely. Bailiff Brada took iron nails and used them to mark the border so that people wouldn't forget where it is. One of them is in the oak tree on the pasture.
That's nice of him and all, but he could have fucking told somebody about it. Who can make sense of those writings of his? At least old Bram and Project will leave us alone now. Go to them, and when you all meet in the pasture, I'll ride over and settle this nonsense once and for all. And if those two start arguing again, I'll be hammering nails into their arses instead of trees.
Craftsman, polearm combat, speech, agility.
Let's talk about...
Sure.
That's more like...
You see? Pleasure doing business. Take care.
No, the indulgence box. We don't need that. I'm not paying any indulgences. I've committed no crimes. And away we go. I've committed no crimes. None that you can prove.
How are your knees? Feeling better?
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven. Now they only ache when there's a storm coming.
That's handy, isn't it? At least you know when to round up the cattle and gather in the hay.
Aye. When I'm old and infirm, folks will come to me for the weather forecast.
Hey, bitch boy.
Can't give it back right now.
How do they
Look, what can I do for you?
I sorted everything out. Let's go and meet the Zhelyevites and have a discussion.
Finally! Come on, let's call the lads over and send for Olbram.
Finally.
Well, Zhelyevites, did you miss us?
Of course they did. I reckon they hardly slept a wink.
Can you blame them? I'd rather come and get a beating than hang around in Zhelyov too.
You see? They're provoking us again. There's no use trying to negotiate with them.
There's nothing to negotiate, old man. The pasture is ours, and that's final.
Bullshit.
Actually?
You know right well that I got smacked around as a child in that orchard, right over there.
You know what? Now you'll get smacked around here too.
Enough! Does anybody here have anything better to do?
Truth? What are you doing here?
This shouldn't concern you, bailiff. We'll just beat those bastards' asses and go home.
Don't you think there's been enough fighting and nonsense?
I won't tolerate this nonsense in my territory.
Tell that to the Zhelyevites. Maybe they'll finally get it into their thick heads that this pasture is ours.
In your dreams, you Takovite swine!
Kurva! Be quiet already!
You're both wrong. The pasture is split in half. From here to that oak over there is Zhelyov property, and from the oak on, it belongs to Takhov.
We're supposed to share with them? Ha!
How do you know? You're not even from around here.
But unlike you, yokels, he can read.
Yeah,
It's all
I can
there,
read.
black on white, in the Troskovitz Chronicle. So you'll obey it and finally give it a rest.
They've done so much to hurt us. They should have to make it up to us. Make them pay.
None of that. They're the ones always provoking us. You know what? Let's give them a nice final bashing.
Both of you shut up, damn it! All these years you've been hurting each other, nobody owes anyone anything.
That's right. From this point forward, this dispute is over. And if I hear about anyone causing trouble again, I'll have you all clapped in the pillory. Together. Now pack
As
up
friends.
and go.
Now give each other hugs and maybe a little kissies.
Are you satisfied?
Kurva, not in the slightest. Are you?
Not
Ah,
doing too.
at least it's fair. I'd still rather punch you in the face.
Don't you worry. I'm sure we'll find a reason to fight again soon enough. Otherwise...
Hey, how's it going?
Now, I hope the Takovites and Jellyovites won't be at each other's
You have a good time
throats for a
streaming?
while.
I can hardly believe it. I'm sure Lord von Berghoff will be delighted
Wow.
with how I handled it.
How you handled it?
Aye? With a little help from you. True enough. It's nice that someone deals with problems instead of making more for a change.
Joke's on you, I have water this time. So good enough for me.
Ah, don't mention it.
Leave it off. We've got our good name back. Since you did so well with the Chronicle, I have another book of knowledge for you. I didn't
Nice.
get much out of it myself,
Book.
but maybe you'll find something revealing in it. That's a damn fine reward, don't you think?
You missed it. There was fucking titties.
My word. Thank you.
Oh god, it was terrible. I had to panic. Yeah. No, I like boobs. Don't get me wrong. I like boobs. I can go for a good breast myself. But YouTube's not a big fan of that.
Quick!
So I always gotta panic when suddenly I've just been faced with a nice set of knockers, you know? That's why when we were playing Baldur's Gate, Lyra has Lyra has it all on, and if something good comes on. No! I love honker donker boinger joints. Absolutely massive jugs. Small ones are fine too, there's no preference here. All are equal within my... That's cringe. That's my lord, I do declare that to be cringe.
Quick! God.
Sire, he has posted cringe in the square again. Oh! Oh, you guys wish to... Oh, there's like 5 of them. I should actually make more potions. Have I? Oh. It's a good thing I didn't immediately stop and get in that fight, huh? Hey! Kick my dog. That man kicked my dog. Two down.
You should have fucking stayed out of it. True blood, yeah. He's had it.
Oh, the last one. These guys picked the wrong time to fuck with me. Turns out there was a caravan on the way.
Don't kill him. This one's mine.
Nah, it's better not to shoot in the middle of the part of people. Whoa, 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 whoa!
No! I'm done with this!
Okay. Okay. Ooh, die. It doesn't look particularly tasty, but it's well balanced towards lower numbers. Okay. Mmm, tasty pie dye. They've abandoned their charcoal cart. Sword. I would happily take his bolts. Ooh. These fucking guys. I had an old woman mug me. Ooh, what's a polydon? Oh. Leg bits. So, like, they just abandoned the carts here. Dog, you did a very good... Dog, look at me.
Look what I have for you.
I have a bit of raw deer meat. Don't ask where we got that. I obtained it through entirely legal methods. All above the board. Dog, please. Dog. Dog. This dog is not like that.
Good boy.
There you go.
Good boy.
A bunch of free charcoal if you want it. Nope, we're all good, everybody? Everybody cool? Okay, we're all cool now.
Go.
Whoop, nope.
Quick.
That's a river. Or a lake.
Die. Go.
One of those two things. It's a body of water. Indeterminate in type. It's not important. It's not important. What's important is we're on the run for the Lord because honestly we posted cringe in the cities, the town square, and now we have to be hanged until dead. Oh, it's these two. We should pay the old ladies back. Passing by, stop by because Hans did get money, and honestly, it would be rude at this point to not pay them back after Hans explicitly gave me the money to pay them back. Also, why am I over encumbered all of a sudden? Because I'm hungry? Let's go ahead and drop that. And a drink. And a little drinky poo.
Good afternoon.
Thank you once again for saving Sir Hans's life. And mine. I promised I'd pay you back, and I keep my word. So please accept this token of gratitude on behalf of me and Sir Hans.
Thank you, Henry. You're an honourable man who doesn't make promises lightly. I'll put it aside for Pavlena. At least she'll have something now, after all the horrors she's been through.
You have fun, old lady. Time to craft a potion. A brew of most mysterious and realmly matters. No, not hair of the dog. No, not digested. Yes. We need 1 nettle and 2 belladonna. Nettle the cauldron, burn it 2 turns, grind belladonna, boil 1 turn. And then... Also, I believe it needs wine. Yes, wine. Your finest of wines. One nettle. No, Faye. No! It's incorrect. No. No. It's not how I want to be remembered. Yes. Fair. But also, I've had this name for like 5 years, and I'm not changing at this point. I like the one. I thought about changing it. I did. Like, I'm only 27. I've got a lot of time to develop a fucking alcohol addiction. If anything, it's it's like a title I have to grow into. I've got at least fucking 10 years ahead of me to tell. I can imagine living for another 10 years. Whoop. One turn on the old sand dial, then move that bad boy back up, and it's just pouring, correct? Into a file. Ooh, 3 of them. Excellent. Should be fine for now. Didn't even point, we just go take a nap in here. Take a good little nappy. Exactly. Henry's an eepy little boy. He needs to get his beauty rest, or else he won't be able to wake up and kick ass. Plenty of ass kicking to be at the door's closed.
Greetings.
Greetings, Palena, Palema, Pavana, Pachinko. Greetings, Pachinko. How is your day? Go south. Excuse me, dog. Should have seen if they had a drying rack there. That's whatever. Oh. A little nappy poo. For Henry. Handled. What is your problem, horse? Oh, whoa, whoa! Oh, horses aren't cheap. I can't afford to replace them. God, it's a little bit disorientating.
Quick!
No, he will be a horsey worsey if, in fact, we throw him off a cliff. I don't think the horse would appreciate that personally.
Quick!
Something about being, launched off a cliff. Because, like, horses are actually, horses are, very funnily, extremely fragile animals. Which is ironic because, obviously, you know, people go like, oh, you're as strong as a horse. Horses are like a giant chicken nugget running on 4 fingers. And if you break one of those horse fingers, he dead.
Quick!
That's a dead horse. Yeah, it's not, it's no. Consider this. More dead horses means more yummy, yummy glue. I'd like to say that if it has to be said, glue is not edible. Please do not eat glue. I don't even think they make glue out of horses anymore.
Go.
Can you ban me? There is a report function. Twitch, this man made me feel uncomfortable. Well, you're a woman, so ultimately we have to help you.
Whoa.
As a Twitch moderator, I am compelled to help all women all the time. It's my job.
What would you like?
Oh, they want to give me thief jobs. I don't want to do specifically thief jobs. Stealing for a job is okay, as long as the bigger job is bigger. That's what I'm using to validate it. You! Nope. You're not the right guy. You!
Greetings, my friend.
I have your document.
I have that document from the rat house for you.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
Judging by the contents, it seems like you're dabbling in alchemy here at the mill.
That's not a bad guess. But don't forget about astrology, theurgy, transmutation, and a smidgen of demonology. Although that's something anyone with a grain of sense should avoid. Now show it to me, so I can finally get the knowledge.
I've absorbed your knowledge.
Good. This will come in handy.
I should have tried reading it prior.
Ah, yes, of course.
What now?
That much? We're going to need more. A lot more.
Did you hear me? What now?
Sorry, I got lost in thought. I owe you my thanks as well as reward for getting me the
I wonder
document.
what happened if we went to the
maybe
party with the
another
miller.
little job. What do you say?
Wait a moment. Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting mill. This isn't any run-of-the-mill business.
Oh, get it? Run of
I
the
smell
mill.
something devilish here.
Devilish? Not at all. You guessed it. It's nothing less than high learning. Alchemy! And when I say alchemy,
transmutation.
I mean real
Equivalent
alchemy.
exchange.
Not some hocus-pocus brewing of potions for creaky joints and bellyache.
Tell me more about it, then. Maybe I'll learn something useful.
I suppose. You are my apprentice, after all. You deserve to
I think
know
I'm
what
familiar
all
with
of
this
this
my
is
second
leading
anime.
to. Now,
The first one was
pay
Children's.
close attention.
which
I want
which
to
is a
make
hardcore titty
golem
anime.
out of dough. Then,
To make golem out of dough.
using secret alchemical practices
He's
and
making a
theurgy,
bread golem.
bring him to life.
A golem, you say? Isn't that a kind of pie? What are you going to do with a living pie?
Henry, a golem is a helper brought to life using divine words. A living statue endowed
I love
with
receiving an email.
massive
You know, a
strength.
report has been filed against
Made
you.
of clay, wood, stone, basically anything. I'll make one out of flour. Studying the Jewish Kabbals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit. A mystic can use it
Many
to imitate
Bereshits.
the work of God. Just imagine. You know how helpful a golem would be at the mill? Carrying sacks, pulling wagons, standing guard.
Being
He
eaten by
wouldn't be
various
much
crows.
smarter than Zinnik, but he'd have the strength of 10 men.
My word. That sounds incredible. I have to see it.
So far, it's just all in my head. But if you're patient,
I'm
and help
imagining the entire thing.
you'll see soon enough. It's in the interest of the advancement and prosperity of
I kind
mankind.
of thought this would be where you get the gun from.
Just look at the Bible.
And there you can get
Moses
the
could
gun.
command the waters and speak to God through the element of fire. And Jesus brought the dead back to life.
And I will
I've
make
no
bread
doubt
golems.
that if our
Yes!
great Holy Mother Church had been around at the time, they'd have crucified Jesus the same as the Pharisees. And all the apostles would have been burned at the stake.
So a golem, you say, made of flour? For the good of mankind?
Exactly.
And what about the good of me? You promised me a reward.
You already know that you can learn the practical application of certain useful skills from me. But for a few groschen, we could discuss the art on a more, let's say, theoretical level.
I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Supposing you give me a few groschen first, as a reward for bringing you the document, and then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
Oh, see now, I completely forgot. Here you go. So you don't go around saying that Miller Crazel is a pinch purse. I added in what I owe for those sacks you carried. And if you want some more work, there's plenty.
Ooh, improved thievery and stealth.
What's this next job all about?
I
And
need
a
to
perk
find
one.
a saltpeter pin.
Never a wasted
Saltpeter
word,
pit.
eh, Crazel?
Short and to the point. That's my credo.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a saltpeter pit is?
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter is formed.
Yay! Fucking
This
stupid.
has something to do with that alchemy of yours, eh? I don't know much about that stuff.
Nitra is saltpeter. White crystals similar to salt.
Niter power.
And what
powder.
needs salting here in the mill?
The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks of saltpeter as a vessel for the inexhaustible essence of life. Those white crystals are said to contain the very essence of being. That's precisely what we need to give life to our golem. Thanks to the ingredients from Hermes Trismegistos, his feet will never get tired, and his fists will have the power to smash
He's just
rocks.
gonna. Oh my god! I know what's gonna happen.
Saltpeter is the most
He's going to
important
put.
thing.
He's gonna mix
Saltpeter will be the golem's
the saltpeter and like I think charcoal and make black powder, and then he's going to put it in the flour, and then we're gonna put it in the oven to cook it, and then it's going to explode.
So you're serious about this golem? And are you certain it'll work out?
I'm calling.
Certainly. Otherwise, I wouldn't even try.
How much saltpeter will it take to bring to life such a big creature?
A lot. That's why I want you to find me a decent saltpeter pit. Do you understand?
I was hoping I'd learn something useful from you. But instead, you're making me wander around the countryside looking for some pit.
Well, you never know when an experience like that might come in handy.
I'll find
All
you
right,
a
then.
pit. I'll find you a
I'll
pit,
look around
Miller.
for that saltpeter pit.
Only because I know saltpeter is a
Just hope you know where to look. That you can point me in the
Very
right direction.
common resource in
Bonnie
black
has a
powder.
lead.
Resource
She's a damn
ingredient?
handy girl to
Ow.
have around. She can do anything you ask of her. But for you,
Get
the
stuck in the
most
chair.
important thing is that she knows how to look for niter, or saltpeter if you prefer.
Niter. Is she a
So
witch?
this Bonnie is some kind of witch who's in on this golem stuff.
Bonnie is someone I trust without question, and you should too. Not only will she teach you how to find saltpeter, but also how to differentiate it from common salt. The main difference is it has kind of cooling taste.
Hold your horses. You want me to taste that nasty
Just
stuff?
gonna eat it. Just eat it a
If you
little
don't
bit.
taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot. You don't want that.
Damn right.
Don't be such a lily liver, Henry. If Bonnie can taste saltpeter, so can you. She'll tell you the rest herself.
Bonnie tastes saltpeter
You'll find
and
her in the
salt
lair.
Larry.
That's a secret storage space I have here just by the pond. Only my best people can get in.
How can I get to this lair?
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards the southwest. Take the path to the left, just behind it along the pond. From that path, you turn right, uphill, between the rocks, and you'll find yourself right in front of the lair. You can't miss it. Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick some herbs along the way to see Bonnie. It would make her very happy. She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on top of that, she has to spend time with that blabbermouth, Zinnik. On the other hand, Zinnik
Her dog
might be
died.
holding his tongue
Okay,
for a
yeah, cool,
while
cool.
after his encounter with the Troskowitz stocks.
Well, I haven't spoken to Zinnek yet, so at least we'll get to know each other.
Right along, so you're back as soon as possible.
To the lair.
See you soon, my friend.
Am I covered in blood still? Probably. Like 9 times out of 10, I'm just covered in blood. Thankfully, it's not my own. No, for once I'm actually not covered in blood. Alrighty. Let us head towards the pit. There it is. Horse? Horse, assist me. I wish not to walk.
Quick. Whoa, whoa.
Come on, don't be shy. I won't bite.
That's a relief. What were you going to offer me?
Curiosity killed the cat. No shame in that, though. They call me Barley.
You just wander the world.
Exactly. Never a dull day so far.
You have a peculiar name.
If I were ordinary, well, that's just another way of saying boring.
Oh.
And boring's not for me. So I wander the roads collecting my riddles, and if I meet anyone I find interesting, I'll happily work a riddle on them.
Okay, tell me a riddle.
A riddle?
Riddle boy.
Very well. Let's hear it.
Now, listen carefully. What belongs to you alone?
It's a name.
But it's used more often by others.
I must feel terrible
Any
this guy.
idea?
My name.
That's right. You have a learned
He's got
head
quite the
on those
smile.
shoulders. The robes of a priest would suit you better than a sword.
They really wouldn't, I assure you.
More's the pity. But down to business. I have a proposition for you. You deserve a reward for solving my riddle.
He pulls out a knife.
Except you've caught me flat broke. I can give you some of what little I have. Or teach you some of what I know.
Woo,
What'll
teach me.
it be?
Teach me, teach me, teach me, teach me.
I'm always up for learning something new.
Free experience.
I spend my days on the roads and my nights in the taverns. What interests you more?
Tell me about your experience on the road.
You can't beat a sturdy pair of shoes and a good supply of wine or ale with you. And keep an eye on the clouds. They can tell you if a big storm is brewing.
I feel like this
and
is
whether
actual
you'll have time
information
to
that
find
very
some
useful to me.
I'll bear that in mind.
And you'll stay dry. Farewell.
Oh no, I think it's survival skill. Okay. Am I on the right side of the lake? Well, certainly am not.
Quick! Quick! God!
It's okay, horse. We're good. We're good, horse. Please. Oh, we have some big flowers for you. 1 second. Any flowers? There we go. Just got an assortment of random flowers I've grabbed. Girls like flowers. That's what my mommy told me. Girls like flowers. I know a lot about girls. No. No, I don't. Anyway.
I'm Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Bonnie? It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. That's why we use nicknames. What should we call you?
The Wolf of Skalitz.
Well, that's not very creative. You know what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Crazel said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
I've got something here.
My word, that's exactly what I need. The ingredients for the magic ritual.
What kind of
Look at me,
magic
talks like a
ritual?
child.
That's kind
exactly
where
what I
Zenek
need.
finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never have happened to me. Not me. While we're on the subject of rituals, did Crazel tell you about the golem?
What if he didn't?
And
You'd be giving
what
it away.
do you think of it?
curious to see what a golem made of flour would
I'm
look
curious
like,
to see how much of his
but
house he
mostly
loses when it
curious to see
explodes.
if Krazel will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll slay us all with one blow. So, if by some chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. And I suggest you do the same. But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when we've barely just met. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know you a bit. But if you're in a hurry to find Krazel's saltpeter, I won't keep you.
Let's not waste
I
time.
need to know how it is with that saltpeter.
I don't need another fucking
Nothing
flashing of boobs at me.
Whatever you
Thank
say.
you.
Before you came, and before Zenek fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in sties. It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work, time-consuming and annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests, just in case. You know. Anyhow, now all the sties in the region are scraped clean and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel of saltpeter.
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Krazel said we need at least 6 times as much.
6 times? Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Krazel needs for his masterwork. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have any idea?
No.
No.
I don't.
Not a clue.
And Krazel, of course, didn't tell me shit.
Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can be shit or carcasses. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave.
I don't...
The best natural
Could be true.
saltpeter maker.
I don't know.
Krazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. I get it that it's left over from dead bodies, but how do you get it from shit?
God's mysterious ways. You know how it is.
And he also wanted me to taste it. That's nonsense, though, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit. It feels kind of cold on the tongue.
Gotta get fucking...
Jesus.
Gotta get, like... The
And you
plague.
know where to look for such a pit full of carcasses, do you?
Not exactly, but I have an idea. Times are evil and there's plenty of corpses. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a a saltpeter mine.
You mean a knacker?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region is also the gravedigger.
Well, I haven't met him yet. Where can I find him?
The cemetery is beyond Troskovitz, towards the Apollonia rocks.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. It was fun, and pretty useful experience. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself. I'd be happy to teach you something, if you want.
I'll keep that in mind.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious, so I'd bring him some kind of offering. He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of fresh meat from Troskovitz butcher.
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, the Wolf of Scarlets. Take care now.
Alrighty. You know, we're gonna call it for tonight because I've got some other shit to do before I go to bed. And I can't stay up till 3 a.m. like I did yesterday. So thank you all for watching. I will be back tomorrow, and with probably, if I had to guess, probably gonna be what's it, The Witcher, The Winter, The Watchler. We'll figure it out. Until then, bye bye.